deadbeat moms.
It's tonight's Fox in Focus report.
It's supposed to last forever. Love, marriage, the baby carriage. But what happens when I do turns to I don't?
Nobody wakes up at the beginning of any year, month, week, or day thinking, gee, I'd sure like to go down to the family courts.
No, it's a final. It's dismissed with prejudice.
Every day, Judge Doug Warney signs the orders that strike a nerve. Divorce, custody, child support. When parents don't pay up, this is what we see. But when it comes to child support, this is not the entire picture.
Basically, my son said, I want to go live with my dad. So what we did is I had him sign the paper.
I've got custody of my children about 2.5 years ago. I have 4 kids.
There's some joking around about it. He calls me Mr. Mom.
How many of you here, by a show of hands, are supposed to receive child support from an ex-wife? How many of you actually receive it?
3 Houston area dads agreed to sit down and talk with us, but only if we used their first names.
Yeah, I wasn't awarded child support because she didn't work and have a job.
Hey guys, it's time to get up.
Bill won custody of his 4 kids, and now he does it all. But the single dad says he could use some help with more than just packing lunches in the morning. Bill wants child support from his ex.
I thought every parent, non-custodial parent, would pay child support. And the courts, and I asked several times, but they just didn't consider it. So.
I get mine on about the 15th of the month.
Although Ross doesn't receive his payments through the state, he gets a check directly from his ex to help care for their son.
She is ordered to pay child support. She just hasn't yet. She claims she can't find a job.
It's a different story for Conan.
Ever since I got the permanent custody, she's been behind. She hadn't paid it.
Conan's ex-wife admits she hasn't paid. When we contacted the registered nurse, she said, quote, I am still unemployed as of September of last year. How can you pay child support if you're unemployed? Our 3 dads connected on Glenn Sachs' blog. The radio talk show host is a champion of divorced dads, and he hears from a lot who are owed child support from their exes.
But all honesty, I usually tell them to just forget it, because usually you're not going to get it. Usually it's not that much money anyway. And by trying to get her to pay it, a lot of times you just create more problems for yourself.
The latest U.S. Census shows only a little more than half of the women ordered to pay child support actually pay, leaving 285,000 so-called deadbeat moms out there.
Deadbeat mom, yeah, that's a good term.
Only 8% of the people paying child support here in Texas are women, but these dads will tell you when mom's the one not paying, the sting and the stigma are worse.
I think there's a place for them, and it's called the Harris County Jail.
3 dads, 3 different stories, but they all want one thing.
The emotional support for the children, I think, is much more important than the financial support. You can throw money at something all day long and never achieve a goal, and I think the goal is for us to still raise a child together as parents.
As Melinda said before, if you're having trouble collecting child support, you can contact the AG's office for yourself. We've got a link on our website. You can find that link within our child support discussion under the blogs tab.